not that effective.
Crowd reacts, the Toledo fans, for that combination, but really none of those punches landed.
Nice body work. Gomez is making it work now as a righty.
And now look at the right eye of Toledo. There is a big welt on the side of the right eye of Frank Toledo. That'll be something that we must keep our eye on as well as we hit the midway point of this 12-round bout. Gomez and Toledo on the deuce.
Can't wait. Boy, you look so right in white, hot white. And you're drive me mad, glad. Oh, come out and play gray. And your chills down my back, black for nothing to do blue. Just wait till we get our hands on you. Can't wait. Whoa, I just can't wait. Just wait till we get our hands on you.
I mean, injuries are a fact of life in the world of sports. You have to deal with it.
We got a coffee scald.
Every time we put on a uniform, there's a risk. We know we can get hurt. You have to deal with the pain.
Jack?
To the NFL now, will the Jets be any more offensive?
And the great ones play right through it.
15 Stanley Cups were decided.
And that's the stuff legends are made of.
As always is the case in boxing, there are plots within plots, and right now the second story, which could be a major story, is there a cut on the right eye of Frank Toledo. And referee Tony Orlando, Al, told us that it was an accidental butt, so if this fight had to be stopped, we were past 6 rounds, they would go to the judges' scorecards.
So that's a very significant development because we think, although it's a very close fight, I have Gomez slightly behind, you probably have it even.
I have it dead even.
So clearly that would be an interesting little plot development. Gomez had a 19-9 edge in power connection in the last round. Started landing some really good double left hooks to the body. Gomez now has it figured out as a righty, and he's figured out the right thing to do, which is crank that left hook up. Actually, after watching him now, and now he switches back to lefty, but watching him deal with Toledo as a righty, I think now that he knows how to fight a lefty as a righty, and I'm almost surprised they felt the need to make him be a lefty so much in this fight. Even though I was praising what he did in the third round, still, he's able to do it as a righty just as well.
Now, I would think if he went back to righty and tried to get his jab working, he'd work on that cut on the right eye of Toledo.
Well, and the hooks, the left hooks that would go to the body and then to the head would be a valuable weapon there. See if the cut also has an impact on the way Toledo boxes. Now, there's what Frankie Toledo wants to do a lot of, and has to a certain extent in this bout. Use that jab to keep him at bay. See, there's the left hook. That was from a righty posture. That slows up and stops the left-hander.
Cut just under the right eyebrow of Toledo. He's getting roughed up a little bit.
Let's go.
Now I wonder if Gomez might try a little body attack to maybe slow down Toledo, and then he can get to that head.
And he's been effective to the body as a right-hander. Most of those big names that we mentioned, in fact all of them, are not left-handers that Gomez fought. The Zavalas, the Junior Jones, the Kennedy McKinneys, the Jesus Salute. So this is the best of the left-handers he has been in with in his life.
Final 35 seconds of round number 7.
And I think Frankie Toledo, with his boxing in the last minute and a half or 2 minutes of this round, may have stolen this round back after Gomez had some good moments early.
Guys, come on. Let's grab him. Come on.
Here, Tony Orlando instructing the fighters, a little less grabbing. He's been warning both guys about low blows and leading with the head.
I love the way Tony Orlando handles situations like that. Even that was a non-threatening suggestion to them, but he's trying to get them to do the right thing.
Could be a pivotal round, very close in the scoring. Gomez and Toledo.
tough. G-Shock, Casio.
Take the fight. In and out like that. You take control now. Beautiful. Now you hit him. You hit him a couple of shots there. Don't give him noise, but you hit him a couple of shots, then you back up. I want to see you in there. Pop, 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 pop. In and out. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a shot in the next round. All right, come on. Do whatever it takes.
Coming up, scheduled for 12 for the WB.
Diego Rosario in the corner of Frank Toledo.
And they've done a wonderful job of closing the cut over the right eye of Frankie Toledo, which came from a clash of heads.
And remember, after 6 rounds, they go to the judges' scorecards. If they determine that the cut was caused by an accidental foul, which referee Tony Orlando has told us, and right now I have Gomez up by a point. Al, how about you?
I have Frankie Toledo leading by 1 point in this match. There it is, 67-66. So very close bout.
I think the 2 swing rounds in this fight were rounds 1 and round 7. So it could have gone either way.
Rosario telling Toledo they want lots of speed and combination punching for him. And I indicated that combination punching was a key to victory in this bout. And it's been a mixed bag for Toledo. He's done it on occasion, but maybe not as much as they would have liked. There's an example of it. When he throws a couple of punches at one time, it freezes Max Gomez.
Now, Gomez did a very good job there with his arms almost crossed a la Ken Norton, and he blocked all of those punches from Toledo.
Probably the one underused punch for Toledo has been the right hook. And I think part of the reason is he's not used to throwing it against the lefty. And he's seen Gomez as a lefty during most of this bout.
Gomez hitting Toledo. And
touch gloves. Come on, let's go.
Toledo not pleased, does not want to touch gloves, and now the fighter does. Not supposed to hit a guy in the back, especially when he's leaning over like that.
Good hook got in there by Gomez, even though he's the one that went backwards. Well, we said this would be an even match, and boy, it has been that. Both men very close in ability, on the same echelon of their division, even though Gomez has the title. Look as a righty how well Gomez really knows how to fight a lefty from that posture. He gets right in there, starts ripping double left hooks, and then comes with the right hand. He's well schooled in that. It's interesting.
Gomez, a real lunch pail type of guy. Nothing flashy in his style, and just kind of bores in and goes to work and throws punches from a lot of different angles and just hopes some of them land.
And I think
it, Al, is very smart.
He really is, and I think if I was Max Gomez, I would fight the rest of this bout as a righty. And of course, he switches back naturally because I say that. And I think the reason is he's shown him the lefty look. It's been a problem, but as a righty, now he's able to really get things done. And here's the other reason. He punches harder as a right-hander.
Approaching the final 10 seconds of round 8. This is scheduled for 12. Max Gomez in the gold, making his first title defense of the WBU Super Bantamweight Championship against Frank Toledo on the deuce.
I need my car fixed. Where's your price list?
It's in my head.
Is all that work guaranteed?
Guaranteed?
I can't hear you. What is that noise?
Over at Pep Boys, the prices are there in black and white, and the work is always guaranteed. 26,000 items at the guaranteed low price, tires and service too. Pep Boys, everything but gas.
I'm Jim McKay with another update from the 2020 Global Games. Little Jacqueline Keller captured the gold today on the highly uneven bars, while Austria's gentle giant Milos dominated the 1-ton powerlift. The highlight of the day so far was the record-breaking 300-meter dolphin relay.
The world of sports has evolved.
The WBU Super Bantamweight champion, Max